Friends, it's 2025. Remember flying cars? We were promised flying cars. Instead, we got a presidency that ran like a poorly maintained clown car, driven by a man whose hair defied both gravity and logic. Remember the good old days when the biggest threat to America was a rogue balloon? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now we're dealing with the fallout of a leader who treated the Oval Office like his own personal Twitter feed. The national debt is higher than Trump's opinion of himself, which, let's be honest, is a pretty high bar. Healthcare costs are through the roof, and our social fabric is more frayed than Trump's relationship with the truth. Buckle up, America. We're about to unpack this hot mess. Trump's leadership style can be best described as self-obsessed reality show host meets Twitter troll. Every policy announcement, every rally, every single tweet boiled down to one central theme: Trump. He governed by impulse, fueled by a diet of Fox News and rage tweets. Remember his Twitter ban? He simply migrated to Truth Social, proving that you can take the Trump out of Twitter, but you can't take the Twitter out of Trump. National interest? What's that? Not as important as Trump's ego, apparently. Let's talk policy, or lack thereof. Trump's economic policies were like a sugar rush, a brief moment of fleeting excitement followed by a crashing headache and an empty wallet. The national debt ballooned under his watch. Remember that beautiful healthcare plan he promised? It's still MIA, and don't even get me started on the environmental damage. Trump treated the country like one of his casinos, extracting wealth for himself and his cronies while leaving the rest of us holding the bag. Trump's presidency was a masterclass in absurdity. Remember when he stared directly at a solar eclipse, or when he suggested injecting bleach to cure COVID-19? And let's not forget his unwavering commitment to climate change denial, even as wildfires raged and hurricanes battered our coastlines. His environmental policies were like trying to extinguish a fire with gasoline. Section 5. The Fox and the Sour Grapes Shifting Media Narratives. Even Fox News, once Trump's most loyal cheerleader, has started to distance itself. It's like watching a cult leader slowly lose his grip on his followers. They're still peddling the same old fear-mongering, but even they can't ignore the stench of Trump's failures. The media landscape might be a desolate wasteland of misinformation, but even in this barren landscape, the truth has a way of sprouting up like a weed. Section 6, Impeachment Round 2, Fight Impeachment. It's back, baby. Texas Representative Al Green is leading the charge, and this time the gloves are off. Obstruction of justice, abuse of power, financial fraud, you name it, Trump's probably done it. This isn't just about Trump anymore. It's about defending the very soul of our democracy from a man who sees the Constitution as nothing more than a piece of paper he can tear up when it suits him. Section 7, Hands off our democracy, the people's resistance. Remember that thing called democracy? Yeah, it's been taking a beating lately. But here's the good news. Americans are waking up. The hands off movement is proof that people are fed up with Trump's antics. From coast to coast, millions are marching, protesting, and organizing. They're demanding accountability, transparency, and a return to sanity. Section 8, The Price of Silence, a call for accountability. Silence is complicity. We cannot afford to be bystanders in this fight for our democracy. We need to hold our elected officials accountable. We need to call out lies and misinformation. We need to be engaged citizens. This isn't about left versus right. This is about right versus wrong. It's about defending the very principles upon which this country was founded. Section 9. Now what? Your guide to saving the future. So what can you do? Vote. Get involved in your community. Support organizations fighting for democracy and justice. Hold your elected officials accountable. And most importantly, never, ever stop believing in the power of your own voice. The future of our democracy depends on it.